Do you often give dark chocolate to your child or to someone you love? If the answer is yes, there is high chance you are giving them gift-wrapped poison. You heard me right. It sounds shocking. It's a dark secret about the dark chocolate industry. Eating delicious dark chocolate bars made by some of your favorite brands can be toxic for you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Ratna. You are watching Empire Diaries. An investigation has found that branded dark chocolates may be harmful for our health if taken frequently. That's because many of them have traces of lead and cadmium. Lead and cadmium are heavy metals that can be extremely poisonous for humans if taken regularly. Their presence in dark chocolates in higher quantities can cause several health issues. They can be particularly dangerous for children and pregnant women if taken frequently. The investigation was done by Consumer Reports, a US-based watchdog. They work with consumer bodies that campaign for transparency and fairness of business. Their scientists found that traces of lead and cadmium in dark chocolates is higher than permissible limits. Many of these dark chocolates are sold worldwide. During the investigation, the scientists measured the amount of lead and cadmium in 28 dark chocolate bars. It found their traces in all of them. Many of these dark chocolates are sold worldwide. During the investigation, the scientists measured the amount of lead and cadmium in 28 dark chocolate bars. It found their traces in all of them. In 23 of the dark chocolate bars that were tested, it was found that eating 1 ounce of chocolate per day would bring an adult in the harmful zone for at least one of the two metals. And in 5 of these 23 bars, the levels of both cadmium and lead were above permissible limits. The Food Safety Research Team of Consumer Reports says frequent exposure to the toxic metals can hamper brain development and can cause lower IQ among children. Grown-ups who are frequently exposed to lead and can get nervous system disorders, high BP, kidney problems, and reproductive issues. The only good news from the investigation is that 5 of the 28 bars tested had lower levels of lead and cadmium. That means chocolate companies can easily make safer dark chocolates if they want to and still do good business. In 2014, an activism group called As You Sow started pushing for corporate accountability among chocolate companies. They investigated for 8 years in collaboration with the chocolate industry. Finally, it came up with a report in August last year. It found that there are clear low-cost solutions to remove lead found in raw form of chocolates. But the investigation also found that cadmium is sucked up by the roots of cacao trees and deposited in its fruits. That's why it is inseparable from dark chocolates. The investigation team has an interesting solution. It says chocolate companies should stop buying beans from places with high cadmium. It also says farmers should avoid planting new cacao orchards in places with high cadmium. The whole point is companies can produce dark chocolates with low and harmless traces of lead and cadmium if they want to. But the confectionery industry is too busy making profits. Even if they can fix the problem, it doesn't look like they're keen on doing it. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay awake. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified every time we publish a report. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. Don't forget to follow us on empirediaries.com.